Welcome back. Oh, it is a good morning. It is Wednesday, August 24th, and you know what today is? Today is the start of my vacation. What am I going to do? I don't know. I can do whatever I want because I got no one to report to. I gotta do anything. All I gotta do is worry about what time is my nap coming. That's it. No worries in the world. But in all seriousness, after this video, I'm gonna relocate my YouTube studio. I'm gonna move it. I'm going to put it back in the office where it belongs. I'm going to get the cleanup nice and crisp, nice and looking fresh, you know? Maybe add a couple of new things to it because I got all the time in the world. And then I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to hit the pool. And then at 3 o'clock, I'm going to go grab a late lunch and I'm going to go throw some axes. I'm going axe throwing. I'm excited. You know I'm going to win. I'm going to smoke this target. I'm going to destroy this board. They don't know what's about to hit it. I can't wait. And the beauty of all this is that it's only Wednesday. I still have Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday off. Ah, it is great, folks. I woke up. You should have seen the smile on my face this morning. But check out this because you're about to smile as well. With these headlines, we got more SEC drama coming out. I'm going to show it to you. We're going to go over it. CNBC. Yeah, CNBC put out a Bitcoin segment talking about the price of Bitcoin. It's down and where it's going from here. You're going to want to listen. NFTs on the XRP ledger. We are so close to having this amendment get passed, and then all we got to do is wait 2 weeks. Everyone holds. No one changes their vote back from a yes to a no. We are good to go. We are going to be minting NFTs like no other, and then we're going to see all these marketplaces take off. We're going to see these NFTs go through the roof. I'm excited. I know you are as well. We have been waiting a very long time. And then Mark Cuban calls out Gary Gensler in the SEC. Wait till you see what he says. I got the coverage, and he is spot on, 100% correct. And the grand finale of all this is that we're going to talk about a new Ripple on-demand liquidity corridor that was just announced and how massive it is. So without further ado, folks, if you are not following me on YouTube, it takes 2 seconds. It helps out the channel so much. There's a lot of new people coming here each and every day. Just click that little like and subscribe button to the channel. Make sure you give me a follow on Twitter, XRP News _. All the socials are above. Bitcoin $21,398. It is currently down 0.17% in the past 24 hours. Ethereum $1,637. It's up 1.59%. And our beloved XRP is coming in a mean lean 34 cents. It is up 0.67% in the past 24 hours. I'll tell you right here, that all-time high of 392, I cannot wait for us to blow past that and to absolutely crush it. You want to see FOMO? You wait until we get to that all-time high, and then you wait until we break that all-time high, because then the sky is the limit. No chart in the world is going to tell you what happens once XRP breaks its all-time high. Why? Because there's no data up there. It is unforeseen. It's never been touched, never been seen territory. We don't know where it's going. People can tell you they know the next targets. They don't know diddly squat because there's no information up there. Do not be fooled by that. It's like predicting something that's going to happen on August 24th, 2023. You don't know because there's no data and the date isn't here yet, folks. Pay attention. People try to trick you, manipulate you into thinking something's about to happen, and you could lose your very, very tight position that you have been holding on for quite some time. Total cryptocurrency market cap, $1,048 billion. The Bitcoin dominance once again has not budged. It is still in that range. We are about to go on to the 11th month once September hits at 39.08%. And the movie over here, here it is. These are the validators that are left. We need some of them to vote. Toll Labs is in here, Arrington's in here, Blockchain Students, CS, Bitso, BitTrue. Listen, I'm not saying let's force them into voting. I'm not saying anything like that. Let them vote when they are ready to vote and when they have done their due diligence. But what I am showing you is that we are very, very close. Talking about NFTs, you know these bad boys, some of the hottest NFTs around on the XRP ledger. Why? Well, I'll tell you why. This is Lux Lions. Lux Lions is coming to the Lux Lions Oasis, which is a metaverse. What was announced just yesterday? Well, and it's this one. If you own 10 to 39 XLux tokens, You will be getting this amazing jet ski for free airdrop to your wallet that you can cruise around in the metaverse. If you haven't seen the metaverse, here's the picture. All water is usable. This is a custom island created by Aftermath Islands for us, all on Unreal Engine 5, all pixel streaming. So unlike these other platforms, you don't need a high-end computing system. Website, Discord, links all below. Get your land today, folks. And then GBBC Digital Finance says congratulations to the DTCC and R3 for implementing their underlying DLT technology, which is going to do settlement, which XRP is incorporated in for Project Ion. And then we got the CNBC clip right here. Crypto prices sink. What's next? Listen up.
I've said consistently on this show that Bitcoin still is not a mature enough asset to be regarded as a potential inflation hedge. You just don't have the wallet bandwidth in Bitcoin. When I bought my first Bitcoin, it was about 80 million wallets according to Glassnodes. There's probably 300 million wallets globally today. Until you get into the billion plus zone, Joe, I don't think you're going to see Bitcoin as an inflation hedge. It's still an early adapting technical asset. But I will say this, people are not paying close enough attention to what BlackRock is doing. If Larry Fink and his team is setting up a product related to Bitcoin, that is telling you that there is institutional demand out there. Whether they have a positive or negative opinion on Bitcoin, it doesn't matter. There was an expression back at Goldman Sachs in the early 90s, Joe, feed the ducks. If the ducks want Bitcoin, set up a product and feed the ducks. And so I think
brilliant line. If the ducks want Bitcoin, set up the product and feed the ducks, folks. BlackRock knows. They know the institutional money is right there. They can taste it. It's sitting on the sidelines. Clearly, they are getting interest from their bigger clients saying, you need to create something that is safe and sound for our people to get into Bitcoin. And what did BlackRock do? They are creating exactly that. And if you think BlackRock is just the first and the only institution that is going to get into cryptocurrencies, digital assets, you are very, very wrong. The other ones are already behind the scenes creating their products, their marketplaces, their offerings. They figure out how they can make money off of it, how they can do this in a legal way. Folks, we are going to get the trickle-down effect. Just like Bob Way say, no one wants to be the first bank, but everyone wants to be the second bank. Well, nobody wants to be the first institution, but everybody wants to be the second. You're going to see a flood of institutional money enter the space. It's going to enter quick. It is going to enter very, very quick. And when it does enter, get ready, because this total cryptocurrency market cap is going to go through the roof. You're going to see a lot of these crap coins just die off and go away. You're going to see these tokens run by themselves and not coupled to Bitcoin anymore. And then Mark Cuban chimed in just a couple of days ago talking about the SEC. Says, come and talk to who? Set an appointment. How? You using Calendly these days? Since you understand crypto/lending finance, why don't you just publish bright line guidelines and you would see it open up for comments? Cuban's 100% right. Because you know what happens? You go to see the SEC, what do they do to you? As soon as you're walking out the door, they're on the phone with their lawyers and they got papers at your door. They are serving you and they are suing you. Charles Payne says, thanks Mark Cuban for calling out Gensler. It's all empty word and head fakes and delays, and that's all it is. I mean, that is a very, very bright statement right there. It's all empty words and head fakes, and I really still don't understand how these people are getting away with this. It's crazy what's going on out there. And John Deaton chimes in. He goes, the SEC never made a comment about Bitcoin between 2013 and 2018. Why? Because the SEC doesn't talk about specific tokens, right? But then in 2018, Hinman all of a sudden declared BTC and Ethereum not securities. Does that make sense to you? The SEC sits there. Gary Gensler goes up on these little meetings from his living room, once a month, however, bi-weekly, whenever they are. And he says, well, the SEC doesn't talk about these specific tokens. We don't just talk about specific tokens. And then yet you have Hinman going out there with Clayton, all referencing his speech where they declare Bitcoin and Ethereum not to be securities. Does that make any sense to you? My mind's blown. Seriously, if you try to talk to someone or fill someone in about what is going on out there, they look at you like you're nuts, It just doesn't make sense, folks. None of it does. And then Stephen Hubert chimes in. He put out a thread about 20 minutes ago. It seems like CoinDesk has deleted their article about Vitalik Buterin meeting with Vladimir Putin and his meeting in Russia to discuss opportunities for Ethereum in Russia. Interesting. Why would CoinDesk get rid of that article? Yeah, right? And he goes, by the way, the Moscow University graduate was the first guy to file a lawsuit against Ripple for alleged illegal securities. You see what I see here? You see what's going on? Huh? I see what's going on. You gotta be kidding me. CoinDesk deletes the article. Putin's meeting with Vitalik about Ethereum in Russia, and then the first person to ever file against a lawsuit against Ripple for alleged security around the same exact time frame is coming from Russia. Makes sense, right? And then we get to move on and find out that Ripple's new corridor that was just opened up, Trangelo. We know Ripple owns a very, very heavy percent of Trangelo. I believe it's 40%. Opened up a new corridor to the UAE where Ripple has done a lot, and People is one of the companies over there that's actually pretty large that is using on-demand liquidity. So we get all new different types of payment corridors that are open. But why is this so big? Well, if we look at Trangelo and we scroll down, they're only doing 11.8 billion, right? Only 11.8 billion. But look who they connected to here. WeChat Pay's in there. You know how big WeChat Pay is? And WeChat Pay also brings us a connection to the Southeast Asian markets along with China. But we're not done, because as we go bigger and we look at more partners, and Trangelo has an on-demand liquidity bridge. So now we got the UAE involved. We're looking at Alipay, WeChat Pay, Singtel, TransferWise, Smart. Well, it's over 1,300 banks in 100 different countries, and they are all connected up to on-demand liquidity. You want to see the wheels in motion? You want to see some XRP flying around? Trangelo's the key. This is the MoneyGram of the East, folks. Pay attention to what's going on over there. Pay attention to what just opened up in the UAE. Pay attention to the deal that was just signed in Brazil. Pay attention to India, Malaysia, Singapore, Vietnam, China, Japan, Australia, Thailand, Vietnam. Pay attention to all of them, because they will all be using XRP on-demand liquidity. They're going to kick off the party. That's going to do it for me. Hey, wash your damn hands. Be nice and be kind to each other. Ripple Van Winkle is out.